Have you ever felt like your thoughts are all over the place? Like you're frozen, scared, unable to do anything because of that nonstop negative chatter in your mind? You're not alone. I hear this from so many people. My thoughts never stop. I can't shut off the inner critic. I feel stuck and anxious about everything. And the truth is, it's not your fault. You've been taught to fight your thoughts or suppress them, distract yourself, or drown them out with noise, haven't you? And maybe those things helped for a little while, but the problem always comes back, right? Here's why. The real problem isn't you. The real problem is that you've been unconsciously dreaming and driving the mind. You've also been mistaking imagination, thoughts, stories, voices for reality. And when you argue with those voices in your head, when you believe them as if they're real, true, others, or you, of course you suffer. Of course you feel frozen because you're literally living in a nightmare dream of the mind. That's why all the old approaches you've tried haven't worked. They don't reveal the difference between the mind and the reality. They try to fix the dream instead of waking you up from it. So, what's the way out? The way out is conscious awakening. It's learning to become a reality lover, someone who values what's real here and now more than the endless chatter of the mind. When you do that, everything changes. You stop suffering imaginary battles. You stop arguing with people who aren't even in the room. You know what I'm talking about. You discover a freedom and peace that was always here. That's what this inner peace challenge is all about, giving you real experiences of peace and showing you the powers you already have to wake up from the dream of the mind. When you signed up for this challenge, I gave you a short training on the method called Inner Peace Now. And many of you felt something shift right away. Here's a secret. You didn't just use a technique. You actually used multiple powers you didn't even know you had. And you still don't, but we'll get to that. You stepped into conscious awakening without realizing it. Now, in this challenge, we're going to go deeper, one step at a time. Let's do this together right now. First, let me ask you a few simple questions. Are you aware of what you hear right now? Are you aware of what you see? Are you aware of what you sense with touch? Now, notice, does it take any effort to be aware of what you see? Does it take any effort to be aware of your hearing? Does it take any effort to be aware of what you touch? No, right? Awareness is absolutely effortless. It's a free gift. You don't have to create it, manage it, or improve it. You also can't turn it off. Simply hear. In the last training, you learned that your power of attention can open and close, moving from one thing to another. But attention always moves within awareness, which itself doesn't move, doesn't open, and doesn't close. Awareness is just ever present. Now, let's bring this into practice. Feel your feet. Oh, yeah, you have feet. Now that I mentioned it, you just weren't aware of it. Now, at the same time, sense into the top of your head. To do this, you have to open your attention and relax to become aware of both simultaneously. And then notice your peripheral vision. That's the kind of blurry stuff on either side of you. Although you're looking straight ahead, you can notice this. Notice the clothes on your skin. And follow your breath, moving in and moving out. Oh, yes, you have breath and it's moving, even before you noticed it. Now let your attention rest on these real sensations in the room for a few in and out breaths. What's that like? Some people say spacious. Some people say silent. Some people say peaceful. What's absent? Why is it peaceful? Thoughts, right? If they're not completely absent, then they're very slow, few and far between, very weak. You see, the more you open, the more reality in the room you're aware of, and the fewer thoughts there are to be aware of. Your power of attention is gasoline for the mind. When you withdraw it, it loses energy, and the noisy mind gets quiet. You may now also notice that you're aware of thoughts in your mind occasionally. They sound like words, like voices, don't they? But they're not in the room. They're imagination. So right now you're aware of both. The room is real. The thoughts are imaginary. The people and the stories in the thoughts have no reality. And you're aware of it all. Take one more breath here. Simply resting, aware. Notice how quickly you shifted into that. In just minutes, you experienced inner peace now. This is only the beginning. Over the next few days, you'll learn to use this technique in tougher and tougher situations. You'll prove to yourself that peace is possible right now, no matter what your mind is saying. And you'll begin to discover more of your hidden powers. This is the path of becoming a reality lover, learning to live from reality, not the nightmare dream of the mind. And when you do, your entire life changes from the inside out. Here's what I'd love you to do next. Comment below this video. Tell me what you noticed in this experience. What shifted for you? Did you notice that this peace is always here now? It always has been and always will be. Now, there are mistakes people make, though, that cloud this over, and we'll be addressing them in the Inner Peace Challenge this week. Now, if you're already in the Inner Peace Challenge, get ready, because this is just the beginning. And over the next few days, I'll be guiding you step by step through more experiences like this, where you'll discover more of your hidden powers. And if you're watching this, but you haven't joined the challenge yet, don't wait. Join us now, because this is where you'll really get to practice and experience inner peace in your own life. And if you know someone who could use more peace right now, a friend, a loved one, invite them to come on this journey with you. It's free, and sometimes it's the best way to grow closer together. I'll see you on the inside.